Imagine stepping into your backyard and harvesting fresh, vibrant vegetables for your next meal. This is the magic of home gardening. More than just a hobby, it's a way to connect with nature, improve your health, and contribute to a more sustainable future. In a world where food security is increasingly important, growing your food empowers you. It reduces reliance on supermarkets and gives you control over what you consume. Whether you have a balcony, a patio, or just a sunny windowsill, you can cultivate a thriving garden. Gardening is not just about the end product. It's about the journey, the connection with nature, and the satisfaction of nurturing life from seed to table. Join me as we delve into the world of home gardening and discover how easy and rewarding it can be to grow your food. Get ready to experience the joy of fresh, homegrown food. Before you grab your gardening gloves, take a moment to assess your space. Observe the sunlight patterns throughout the day. Most edible plants thrive in at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. South-facing locations generally offer the most sun exposure. However, even if your space doesn't receive full sun all day, don't be discouraged. Many leafy greens and root vegetables can tolerate partial shade. Consider the accessibility of your chosen spot. Ensure it's a location you can easily reach for watering, weeding, and harvesting. If you're short on ground space, consider vertical gardening techniques. Utilize trellises, hanging planters, or stacked planters to maximize your growing area. Think about the proximity to a water source. Once you've found the perfect spot, clear the area of any weeds or debris. Healthy soil is the cornerstone of a thriving garden. It provides essential nutrients, anchors plant roots, and retains moisture. Begin by determining your soil type. Is it sandy, clay-like, or loamy? Knowing your soil type helps you choose the right amendments to improve its texture and fertility. To improve drainage and aeration, incorporate organic matter like compost, aged manure, or leaf mold. These amendments enrich the soil with nutrients and improve its water-holding capacity. Spread a generous layer of organic matter over your garden bed. Use a garden fork or a tiller to gently mix the amendments into the top 6 to 8 inches of soil. Once you've incorporated the organic matter, rake the soil surface smooth. Your garden bed is now prepped and ready for planting. Now comes the exciting part, choosing what to grow. Start by considering your local climate and growing season. Choose plants that are well suited to your region's temperature range, rainfall patterns, and frost dates. Next, think about your personal preferences. What do you enjoy eating? Grow vegetables, herbs, or fruits that you and your family love. When selecting plants, consider the size and growth habits of each variety. If you have limited space, opt for compact varieties or those that grow vertically. Vining plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, and beans are excellent choices for small gardens. By carefully considering these factors, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a bountiful harvest. Once your plants are in the ground, it's time to provide them with the care they need to flourish. Regular watering is essential, especially during the early stages of growth and during hot weather. Water deeply and less frequently to encourage deep root development. The ideal time to water is in the morning, allowing the foliage to dry before nightfall. As your plants grow, they'll need a steady supply of nutrients to support their development. While healthy soil provides a good foundation, supplementing with organic fertilizers can further enhance growth and yield. Compost tea, worm castings, and fish emulsion are excellent natural fertilizers. By providing consistent care, you'll create an optimal environment for your plants to thrive. A thriving garden is a symphony of life, with beneficial insects playing a crucial role in maintaining balance and promoting healthy growth. These tiny creatures are nature's pest control, pollinators, and soil aerators. Attract these helpful allies to your garden by providing them with food, shelter, and a welcoming environment. Plant a variety of flowering plants, especially those with small, open blooms, to attract pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hoverflies. Leave some areas of your garden undisturbed to provide shelter for ground-dwelling beneficial insects like ground beetles and spiders. Avoid using broad-spectrum pesticides, which can harm both beneficial and harmful insects. Instead, opt for natural pest control methods that target specific pests while leaving beneficial insects unharmed. By creating a welcoming environment for these tiny helpers, you'll be fostering a healthy and balanced ecosystem in your garden. Remember, a healthy garden is a diverse garden. While a healthy garden attracts beneficial insects that help control pest populations, occasional outbreaks can still occur, but fear not. There are plenty of eco-friendly methods to keep unwanted guests at bay without resorting to harmful chemicals. One effective method is companion planting, which involves strategically planting different species together to deter pests. For example, planting marigolds alongside tomatoes can help repel whiteflies and nematodes. Another natural pest control method is using physical barriers. Row covers, for instance, create a physical barrier that prevents insects from reaching your plants. Neem oil, a natural insecticide derived from the neem tree, can be effective against a wide range of pests. By maintaining a healthy garden and using eco-friendly pest control methods, you can effectively manage pest populations. From seed to table, the joy of harvesting your homegrown bounty. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of harvesting fresh, homegrown produce from your garden. It's a moment to celebrate the culmination of your efforts and savor the flavors of your labor. As your plants mature and begin to bear fruit, it's important to harvest at the right time to ensure optimal flavor and quality. Harvest leafy greens like lettuce and spinach when the leaves are young and tender. Pick tomatoes when they reach their full color and are slightly soft to the touch. When harvesting, use sharp tools like pruning shears or a garden knife to make clean cuts and avoid damaging the plant. Once harvested, store your produce properly to maintain its freshness. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Use your homegrown produce to create delicious meals. Expanding your green horizons. Scaling up your garden for greater yields. As you gain experience and confidence in your gardening abilities, you might find yourself wanting to expand your green horizons and increase your yields. If you have more ground space, consider expanding your existing garden beds or creating new ones. Raised beds are an excellent option for expanding your garden, as they offer good drainage and allow for better soil control. For those with limited ground space, vertical gardening techniques can be further implemented to maximize your growing area. Install trellises for vining plants, use hanging baskets for strawberries or herbs, or build a vertical garden using pallets or recycled materials. Another way to scale up your garden is to extend your growing season. Consider using season extension techniques like cold frames, hoop houses, or greenhouses to protect your plants from frost and extend the harvest season. By implementing these methods, you can enjoy fresh, homegrown produce for a larger portion of the year. A greener future, one garden at a time. The impact of home gardens. Home gardens, no matter how small, can have a significant positive impact on the environment. By growing our food, we reduce our reliance on industrial agriculture, which is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, water pollution, and habitat loss. Home gardens promote biodiversity, providing habitats for beneficial insects, birds, and other wildlife. They also help conserve water. By using water-wise gardening techniques like mulching and drip irrigation, we can significantly reduce water usage compared to conventional agriculture. Furthermore, home gardens reduce food waste. When we grow our food, we tend to value and utilize it more, leading to less food waste. By embracing home gardening, we contribute to a more sustainable and resilient food system. Conclusion: embrace the joys of home gardening. Home gardening is more than just a hobby. It's a rewarding and empowering experience that connects us with nature, improves our well-being, and contributes to a more sustainable future. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or just a sunny windowsill, you can create a thriving garden and enjoy the fruits of your labor. By following the practical tips and techniques outlined in this essay, you can embark on your gardening journey with confidence. Remember to start small, choose the right plants for your space, prepare your soil properly, and provide consistent care. Gardening is a journey of continuous learning and discovery. Embrace the transformative power of home gardening and join the movement towards a healthier, more sustainable, and delicious future.